This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, they mixed learning with fun at the Hazleton One Community Center and produced a science fair for the kids. That story and more next. The happiest of Fridays to everyone. I'm Ken, Kara, and truly thank you so much for watching. Let's get things going with our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Firefighters were called to a structure fire this afternoon in Klein Township. The flames broke out around 12:30 on 3rd Street in Calares. Crews from throughout the area responded. No word on the amount of damage caused by this afternoon's fire in Klein Township. A morning fire in Ashland damaged 2 homes and left at least 5 people homeless. It started around 7 a.m. on West Center Street. Crews from Ashland and neighboring communities responded. There were no injuries reported. The cause is under investigation. West Hazleton police will use surveillance video to find out what led to shots being fired in the borough last night. Police are investigating an incident that began as a fight at 4th and Oak Streets, then ended with shots being fired at 4th and Maple Streets. Police did discover blood and shell casings. However, there was no sign of a victim or a shooter. Law enforcement officials conducted a roundup yesterday in Girardville. It was the result of an investigation by Girardville police. Schuylkill County District Attorney Christine Holman says investigators obtained felony warrants for 10 people and tried to serve several bench warrants. Of the 10 with outstanding felony drug warrants, thus far 5 have been taken into custody. It's a campaign to promote driver safety and decrease fatalities. Lisa Sugar gets the details on the latest Click It or Ticket campaign taking place all across the state.
Do you buckle up when you get in the car? Well, it's time for the annual Click It or Ticket campaign. And here to tell us all about it is Mike Toludo, who is the safety press officer with PennDOT. Mike, it's important not only at this time of the year, but all the time when you get in the car to make sure you buckle up.
Absolutely. Well, starting next week, from Monday the 23rd through June 5th, we're going to be out enforcing Click It or Ticket. And what that means is the state police, local police will be out there enforcing seatbelts. Make sure you're wearing your seatbelt.
And it's important not only to buckle up if you're in the front seat, but no matter where you're seated in the car.
Well, absolutely. An issue is, too, you should also put your seatbelt on in the back seat. A lot of people just will put their seatbelt on in the front seat, but not in the back seat, and you could be thrown. Impact could also throw you through the windshield and crush the person in the front.
You hear and see all the stats, so how important is it to buckle up? What is it? How does it impact the statistics when people get in a crash?
Well, 88% of the people in 2015 were wearing their seatbelt, but the sad part is only 50% of the fatal crashes were not buckled. So that's where we need to improve. And also at night, that's another, they also will be out doing enforcement at night because people tend not to wear their seatbelt at night.
You would think that they should wear it all the time. That's kind of strange that they wouldn't wear them at night. But you also told me there's a cooperative effort between Pennsylvania and New York as well.
Yes, what they're going to do on Interstate 81 and 84, the New York State Police and the Pennsylvania Police are going to be at the border, and they're going to track people that are going over the border not wearing their seatbelt. So it's a cooperation between the 2 states.
If people want to know more about any kind of driving tips or the Click It or Ticket program, where do they go?
Well, they could call my office, and we're over in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, and my phone number there is 570-963-3502, or they could go to the website justdrivepa.org.
And I'm going to give you a plug because you told me you always take things out to meetings and schools and that as well, that you're willing to give information on any subject as well.
Oh, absolutely. We could go to senior centers, talk about senior driving. We could go to schools, talk about teenage driving. So there's a lot of groups, Rotary clubs, so we could go out and talk to them.
All right. Well, always important information from our friends at PennDOT. If you want to know more, you can give them a call. But remember, Click It or Ticket, you should be buckling up all year round.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. The past few weeks have been filled with brainstorming, researching, and constructing at the Hazleton One Community Center in preparation for a science fair. The Hazleton Integration Project, otherwise known as HIP, teamed up with graduate students and teachers at Penn State Hazleton to conduct the first ever science fair at the center for the after-school students. Last night, the community came out to take a look at the projects.
It's really exciting. When you have students who come in who may be struggling in school for a number of reasons, most of our students, I would say 90% of our students do not speak English as a first language. So here we try to do everything that's bilingual, and you just see the students when they're engaging in concepts that they really understand and they're hands-on, the excitement around what they're doing. It's inspiring as someone who's an educator to see students that engaged in learning. And so the projects all sort of emerged from the students. We started talking about science and what they were interested in doing, and the after-school students, kindergarten through 8th grade, picked the projects that they wanted to attempt to build. They researched how to do them, and the Penn State teachers just sort of guided them along the way, all the way through the construction phase and testing their hypotheses, which you're seeing tonight.
We've compressed so much knowledge and so much experience in 2 weeks. And then for the young students is to experience a different kind of interaction, because this is an after-school program. So that means the most important thing is that we're building a community and we're getting together and we're having fun, but we're also learning a lot of what, in this case, STEM projects look like, because this is what they chose.
The Hazleton One Community Center's after-school program plans to host more science fairs in the future while emphasizing the enjoyment in learning. Last night marked the 124th commencement exercises for MMI Preparatory School in Freeland. 31 members of the class of 2016 graduated before a nice crowd in the school gymnasium. It was the last ceremony for head of school Tom Hood, who is leaving at the end of June. Congratulations to the class of 2016 at MMI Prep in Freeland. Congratulations also go out to the winner of the Laurel Mall's Mother's Day Essay Contest. Yesterday, FYI was there as the mall marketing and business development manager Rocco Aruzo announced the winning entry.
Jennifer Novotny. She was our grand prize winner of the $500 shopping spree at the Laurel Mall, and she wrote it on behalf of her mother-in-law, Susan Novotny.
And we're pleased to have both of them here with us today. So Jennifer, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What inspired you to take part in the essay contest?
Well, I like to write, so I saw the sign in Old Navy and I took a picture of it right away. And I didn't know who I was going to write about at first, and then just things about Susie came to mind, and I started writing and it sounded really good, so I kept going with it.
So this is your mother-in-law here with you, whom you wrote about. What was your reaction when you found out she won a contest writing about you?
I was absolutely shocked. I didn't know she wrote it. I still didn't read it. So guess I'll have to be surprised when I read it to see what she said about me.
And congratulations to yesterday's winners at the Laurel Mall. The Hazleton area track and field teams won a special award this week. Find out what it is in sports. And up next, meet this week's pets up for adoption at the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Sand Springs Country Club in Drums is now bringing their delicious homemade food right to you. With a variety of menus available, they offer the perfect solution to your next event. Sand Springs now offers off-site catering and delivery, in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. To discuss their off-site catering in more detail, or if you would like to make arrangements to have your special event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845 or go to sandspringsgolf.com.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
All I wanted to do today was sit outside with some comic books and a nice coffee. That's my perfect day. What's yours? It was a glorious day. Let's see if it will continue. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 51 degrees. On Saturday, 70% chance of showers, mainly after 11 a.m. Cloudy with a high near 62. Saturday night, 50% chance of showers, cloudy with a low of 47 degrees. On Sunday, another 50% chance of showers with thunderstorms thunderstorms also possible after 3 p.m. Partly sunny with a high in the mid-60s. Sunday night, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 49. On Monday, we're down to a 30% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Partly sunny, high of 66. Monday night, once again, 30% chance of showers, this time before 9 p.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 50. For our Tuesday, it looks great. Mostly sunny with a high near 70. And then Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low of 53.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Well, summer is not even officially in full swing, but we're already talking fall and Fun Fest, and we have exciting news. Julie Ferry, who is the Public Relations Coordinator for Fun Fest, is here from the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce to tell us about the theme and logo for the big event, September 10th and 11th in downtown Hazelton. Julie, the news.
Yes, we've got a great new logo this year and a new theme. Our theme this year is community, with the emphasis on unity, superheroes.
Wow, so that can be very creative.
Absolutely. When you think about the concept of a community superhero, that could be pretty much anyone in your mind. I mean, that can be, it could be a teacher, it could be a news reporter, it could be your best friend, it could be someone from your church, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your best friend, it could be someone that you just meet in the store who's done something super nice for you. It could be pretty much anyone, so it really leaves that theme pretty open to interpretation.
Well, I think it's a great theme, and it should be really fun to put that together for Fun Fest this year. Now, again, Fun Fest weekend is set for September 10th and 11th. It sounds like a long way off, but the wheels are already turning to keep it going. So you're looking for the people to line the streets, all those different various vendors that will be making Fun Fest so wonderful.
Absolutely. We do have spaces available now for our booth vendors, for the nonprofit organizations, for our food vendors, for the commercial vendors, for craft spaces, for our home party vendors. And what we're also seeking right now, most importantly, are our corporate sponsors, which are what bring the money in to help make this community event free for our public. The corporate sponsorships are most important because, like I said, that is what keeps this event free to the public. And in seeking our corporate sponsorships, the most important part about that is how FunFest is able to give back to the corporate sponsorships through name recognition, through our media recognition, through our website recognition, through how we help to acknowledge our sponsorships. We do that through our Facebook advertising, through our online advertising, through our media packages that we have available for our sponsorships. So we have many, many different packages available for our different companies. Whether you've got a lot of money to spend, whether you maybe are only able to do an in-kind sponsorship, there are so many different things available to companies out there. So if you have any interest at all in helping to support this community event, there are so many different things available to you. We would love to be able to talk to you and how you can help us and how we can help you get your name out there a little.
Wow, this is really a big cooperative effort from everybody involved, whether it's the businesses, the people, everybody. So many volunteers make FunFest what it truly is, and the Chamber always doing a great job. If people want more information, where do they go, Julie?
You can visit our website at hazeltonchamber.org. You can click on the FunFest tab. And like you said, so many people help to make this a truly community event. We have the standard speaker, SSPTV, WYLN, Service Electric Cablevision. These are just a few of our many corporate sponsors that we would not be able to bring this event to the public without. And we do thank them for their support. If you'd like to join the many people like you guys, please give us a call. You can visit our website. You can call the Chamber office, stop by and see us. We'd be happy to talk to you about our opportunities.
All right, I know it's early yet, but if we don't start planning now and get the wheels in motion, we won't be ready for September. We want to make this the biggest and best Fun Fest ever, but we can't do it without you.
Julie Ferry and Lisa sugared a dynamic duo of community superheroes. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI now. Pick 2, 6, 3, pick 3, 4, 3, 4, pick 4, 9, 2, 1, 2, and pick 5, 1, 1, 9, 3, 3. Let's meet Angie the dog right now on Adopt Me.
Hello again, here I have with me Angie. Angie is an approximately 3-year-old Australian cattle dog mix who came into us already spayed. While in our care, Angie has been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and has come up negative for both. Angie is also fully vaccinated against rabies and distemper, and she's been microchipped as well. Angie is both affectionate and energetic, and we recommend an owner for her who has time for long walks and a lot of outside time. Given her size, we also recommend somebody who has experience with dogs as well. We know Angie is very friendly with cats, but we're not sure what she's like with dogs. So as always, we recommend doing a meet and greet if you have a dog of your own. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Harley. Harley is an approximately 2.5 to 3 month old kitten with a very beautiful tortoiseshell color, as you can see. She's already spayed and current on all of her vaccinations, including her rabies. She has also been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and came up negative for both. Harley is a very affectionate and laid-back kitten, more so than playful, and she gets along very well with other cats, seeing as how she had a brother who was recently adopted. Therefore, we think Harley would do well in a home with other cats and wouldn't mind sharing the attention with her brothers and sisters. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody's interested in adopting Angie, Harley, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazelton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Hazelton area tennis player Wister Juhas made a run to the District 2 semifinals as an individual, and this week he made a return trip in the doubles tournament with teammate Adam Grula. Juhas and Grula were the number 3 seed in the AAA tournament. They swept their way to the semis with straight set wins over teams from Wallenpaupack and Scranton. In the semifinals, they fell to the number 2 seeded team from Delaware Valley, Devin Paulison and Kevin Ozapinski. Along with taking home a number of individual medals from the District 2 track and field meet, the Hazelton Area High School also received a special award. The Cougars and Lady Cougars earned the 2016 Jimmy Fisher Track and Field Class AAA Sportsmanship Award. The Cougars coach, Lou Gunderman, and the Lady Cougars coach, Mark Otterbein, received the award from Charlie Burns, the rules interpreter for the Wyoming Valley chapter of the Track and Field Officials Association. The PIAA State Track and Field Championship meet is next week at Shippensburg University. The Hazelton area Lady Cougar softball team finished off an unbeaten regular season in the Wyoming Valley Conference on Thursday. The Big HA were down in this game, but Megan Trivalpe smacked a leadoff double in the top of the 4th as the Lady Cougars grabbed the lead for good. Trivalpe was 3 for 3 in the game with an RBI. The Hazelton area junior high team, they won the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship with a win over Berwick. MMI won big over Weatherly. Dana Corrado hit a grand slam for the Lady Preppers. Down on the Yankees farm, the Rail Riders won their 3rd straight over Louisville. The Cubs lost to the Brewers on Thursday, but they still have the best record in baseball. You know who loves baseball and football and basketball and kind of like soccer? Ron Marchetti. Here's Short Shots.
Can Nyquist win the second jewel of the Triple Crown tomorrow? Hi, everybody. On this eve before the Preakness, welcome to Short Shots. This was a pretty intriguing week in sports. Locally, the Hazelton Area Baseball Club slipped past Dallas on Monday to give the Cougars coaching staff their 100th win together at Hazelton Area. Coach Gino Cara and his assistants Brian Rubaski and Tony Bigna. Then on Wednesday, the Cougars won their final regular season game over GAR. Cara's crew was 12-7, and they'll be ready for the postseason play that starts on Monday. Coach Heather Dale and her Hazelton Area Lady Cougars are playing like a speeding locomotive, completely out of control. Dale's Darlings have won 16 straight, including 3 this week, not counting yesterday. Also in softball, Marion Catholic lost to Allentown Central Catholic 5-0, and Weatherly lost to Williams Valley 27-0 in 3 innings. Mother of God, that's a rotten football. The Marion hardball team beat North Schuylkill in the league semifinal at Pine Grove on Monday, and then on Wednesday behind Joe Nahas's 2-hit complete game shutout, the Colts won their first Schuylkill League baseball title. In fact, Marion became the first Division III team to ever win a Schuylkill League crown. Robbie Hinkle was the big gun at the plate, going 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs in that 3-0 win at Pine Grove. They're 18-4. What else? Kayla Merkel of Hazelton Area won the gold in the District 2 3A T&F Championship at Scranton by throwing the javelin 136 feet and 1 inch, 3 foot 4 inches off the district record, not the high school record, the district record. How about that? And how about Matt Hauser of the Cougars? He became district champion for the second time this school year by winning the 300 intermediate hurdles. And let's not forget Worcester Uhas and Adam Grula advancing deep into the district tennis playoffs. Also, Beltran of the Yankees hit his 400th home run, and Verlander, the Tiger, struck out his 2,000th batter. And the big story comes out of Annapolis. The Secretary for the Navy has requested that Navy's quarterback for the last 4 years, Keenan Reynolds, who is now the NCAA all-time career leader in touchdowns with 88, should be allowed to pursue his NFL career while fulfilling his military commitment in the Ready Reserves. Reynolds was drafted in the 6th round of by the Baltimore Ravens last month, who planned to use him as a running back, receiver, and kick returner. Reynolds also threw 31 touchdown passes at Navy. And finally, the Philadelphia 76ers secured their #1 pick in the NBA draft. Look for Nyquist to win, but don't count out Exaggerator, who has lost 3 times to Nyquist, but only by a length and a half in the Derby. Enjoy the race tomorrow and this weekend. Till Monday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Eckley Miners Village is hosting a lecture by mystery writer Marianne Wilski Strong on Saturday, May 21st. The event will be held at 2 p.m. in the auditorium, and it is free. For more information about this program or any event at Eckley, please check out eckleyminersvillage.com. Our next announcement, the Orwigsburg Lions will be holding their annual Chicken Barbecue, Memorial Day, Monday, May 30th. The event will be held at the Orwigsburg Veterans Community Memorial Hall. Full dinner is just $8, and takeout is available. Tickets are available at Healthy Habits, located on Route 61 in Orwigsburg. And finally, the annual Shenandoah Kielbasa Festival is Saturday, May 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 on North Main Street. The festival will include the homemade kielbasa contest, plus commercial makers, Mrs. T's Pierogies, and plenty of other crafters and vendors. For more information, please check out downtownshenandoah.com or call 570-462-2060. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Irene Fort of Hazleton. Memorial will be held at a later date. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. John Laham of Hazleton. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. John J. Gundy Jr. of Hazleton. Funeral Mass is Monday at 10 a.m. from the Holy Rosary Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. And Thomas F. Rossai of Williamsport. Services will be private and held at the convenience of the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Jordan Reichert of Higgins. Jordan, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
And finally, who else watched the CBS trailer for the new Star Trek TV series 95 times yesterday? The all-new series will debut on CBS in 2017 and then air on CBS's online streaming service, CBS All Access. 6 different versions of Star Trek have been featured on TV, including the animated series in the 70s. The last Trek series, Enterprise, went off the air in 2005. Everyone boldly have a great weekend. Be safe. We'll see you back here on Monday. Take it easy, everyone.
Are the windows to your world. Doctors Kislin and Wasmansky want you to know that preventative eye exams are an important part of your family's health care. Early diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases are critical to maintaining good vision. Dr. Alexandra Wasmansky specializes in pediatric care and performs ocular diabetic exams, cataract evaluations, and LASIK screenings on patients of all ages. She's welcoming new patients at both the Hazleton and Stroudsburg Eye Specialist locations. Visit us online at drkislin.com.